Okay, so we've got we sort of start with a programme corner and books and things for people to just read. We've got an example of every programme since 1946 to present day up on the boards. We've then got a board with all the kits on, showing from start from 1878 through to now. And then we've got storyboards starting at 1878, just pointing out the key moments of all the years, going in sort of 20-year periods with photographs and literally just telling the story of the club and the history of the club. And I put most of the writing together myself, and it's so difficult to know what to include and not what to, because it's just fantastic memories, and you get a bit carried away, to be honest.
And obviously the boardroom has been open as well, hasn't it?
Yeah. Once you've sort of finished with the exhibition bit, then we've got a corridor of all shirts from, I think, about the last sort of 10-15 years for everybody to look at and the story of those. And then they can go up to the boardroom. It's again some fantastic photographs and obviously the trophies and things like that up there. And then through to the Kingswood Lounge, and again, some fantastic photos. And there's a shirt there from Stanley Matthews that he donated to Pack Lover. So, I mean, the club is full of history, and we're proud to show it off today.
You mentioned the Stanley Matthews and Pack Lover one. It's good to see some items and some clothes and some bits of shirts that are synonymous with certain players and certain areas, and bringing back those memories.
Absolutely. And the history of this club is just absolutely fantastic, and we need to keep reminding everybody of it, because obviously things aren't great at the moment, but things haven't always been great either. As I go through this history, we've had some great times, but we've had some really bad times as well. And I can remember I was one of the 1,800 or so who were in the crowd when we played Brentford, which is our lowest ever league gate, and we were really in the doldrums then. And you have to come through it, and when you get the good times, then it's all the better.
And how did this whole idea come about then?
Yeah, I mean, it just came about from a few of us talking about the fact that it was 140 years, and it's something we should celebrate. And I know the guy from the Wellington Arms, I was talking to him about it, so we decided that as well as having something there, we should put on something here for fans to look at. And I think the people that have been here today have absolutely loved it. They've really been impressed with what they've had to look at, and some of the videos we've got to show them. It just shows that there's a real appetite for nostalgia.
It means more than anything else, our club. And for 140 years, it's brilliant.
He enjoyed every single minute of his time here. And as a coach, because he came back as coach, like with Harry Wayman and Duncan Welborn and all those sorts of things. But it was nice just to see the team, all the photographs there.
I look round and I look at some of the old pictures and stuff and that, and and look at the old videos and stuff, and you remember them kind of things. I remember that goal.
You just can't forget 1998, because to go to Wembley twice within, I think it was 35 days, you can't write it. I mean, it's just incredible, and will live with us forever.